Oh, you're going to be very different by the time we're done. We're going to mix this one right here, which is a 666. We call it the Devil 6. It's going to be really, really vibrant. It's not going to be really dark. It won't be really, really light. Okay? So those are the tones that we're going to mix for you. We're going to do a tint back. And we're going to take somebody that's been a brunette before, had highlights, and now wants to go back to being a brunette. But we're going to just liven it up a bit. So what we're going to do is create what we call a flash of color through the top of the hair. I'm Artistic Director for RUSK, and what we're going to do is share with you a little bit of what RUSK has to offer and what RUSK can offer here in South Africa. You know, we are an educational-based company, and we believe strictly in education, and that's the foundation of what RUSK is all about. But what's most important is, I know that we have some students here today, and what's most important is that you learn a technique in the purest form. Because if you learn that technique in the pure form, that will allow you to be a little bit more creative. This does not create a haircut. You know what this creates? A canvas. A canvas so that you can be artistic and create whatever you want. When you want to create something, it's working with texturizing blades. It's actually working with a blade that's going to allow you to remove the chunk out of the hair so that hair doesn't join back together again. That's the art of hair. If you want to cut hair dry, you need to blow dry it with a lusterizer. All right? The deep shine lusterizer allows you to allow your blade to slide through the hair so that you don't tug on the hair. So what we're going to do is, in this section here, right, by taking this ponytail and bringing everything to the center, once I cut that, the center will be short and it'll push everything to the length. All right? And just let that hair go. By cutting this hair, all you're doing is cutting that ponytail just straight across, okay? Doesn't matter what you cut with a straight blade, it's what you cut with a texturizing blade. That's what's going to create the haircut. That's going to allow you to be creative. A beta blade is a 27-tooth blade, all right? This blade is actually going to break up all the hair. It's going to remove all this hair so that these two hairs, they don't join back together again. And by doing that, you create movement. So we're going to fan this out. We're going to bring this nice and tight. So by breaking all that solidness in the hair, breaking that all out, not working with a straight blade. You know what? That's what you want to see. You want to see it to look like a fan. So once you remove that, okay, it creates more of a jagged line. And whenever you're trying to create anything that's a little bit more funky or wild, you don't want it to be solid. You want it to be more broken up. The enemy of volume is what? Weight. So when you remove that weight, that'll pick up that hair. So in these ponytails too, the same exact thing. You want to go in with an alpha blade. An alpha blade is an 8-tooth blade. We're actually going to remove length and texturize all at one time. So it makes our jobs a lot more easy. So you want to tilt the head all the way down. Keep that nice and tight there. All right? And from that angle, all right, there's my shortest point that we cut from the straight blade. We're going to go about 2 inches in, break it out, all the way out to the ends, and remove the length. Does hair grow in evenly? No, it doesn't grow even. Why do you cut it even? Whenever you cut somebody's hair, whether you're adding texture or not, all right, if you texturize it the right way, it'll create all that separation. You want to remove length and texturize all at the same time. All right, so each ponytail gets that separation. It gets that freedom. When you chip and notch the hair, all right, those V's aren't going to give you the separation you need. When you work with an alpha blade, you actually remove this chunk of hair so that these two hairs don't join back together again. And that's going to give you the freedom. By cutting that hair, you see the shape you're getting? Why? Because this top got texturized. The weight is gone. So if the weight is gone, it pushes it up. If you're weaving and sectioning hair to color hair, you're doing it the old-fashioned way. You have to be more creative today. Whenever you want to create something funky, is go into the hair, take in a round section at the top of the head. All right? And what you do is you ponytail that out. From this section, you take quads all the way around the head, and you place the color right in there so that when you release that, it creates all that funkiness into the hair. It's not how much hair we take off, it's how much hair we take or leave on the head. It's where you take the hair off from, right? If you over-direct hair, what happens? It springs back. If you're chemically relaxing hair with sodium hydroxide or thioglycolate products, it doesn't matter. If you're doing curly hair or straight hair, or if you want to dry hair, it doesn't matter. It's all about texture in the hair. And this is what we're going to finish her off with, okay? How many of you guys have ever tried Being? Have you ever tried Being? Being is a pomade. It's called Being Undressed. It's a pomade and a wax in one. And what this is going to do is create shine and separation without having that greasy feel in the hair. Is this haircut for everybody that walks into the salon? No. But is it something exciting? Is it something different? Is it something funky that you can create? Absolutely. I want to end this by saying one thing, all right? Never ever think that you know it all. This day of my age, I still open my mind. When you open up your minds, you open up your wallet in order to get filled. Does that sound good? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my model for you guys. Again, working with RUSK products. So this is RUSK in South Africa. With an open mind, you can create whatever you want to create. Dimension of hair. A little bit of texture, a little bit of color goes a long way in the salon today. Hope to see you guys next year. Take care.